Welcome into episode 3 of Collin Audible podcast. Want to say appreciate everyone for listening to episode 2 if you did. We know that was a little bit of a tough listen, but excited to jump into the NFC West today. Figure that'll be a little bit more entertaining. And let's just jump right into it. We'll start with the Arizona Cardinals, go over their notable additions and losses, and then give a little outlook on how we're feeling about the Cardinals here, Tyler. All right, so starting off their additions, we got Jeremiah Love. Using a super high draft pick on a running back is insane, but he is that kind of talent. They said he was definitely top 3 as far as talents in the draft. So we have Jeremiah Love coming in. We have Gardner Minshew coming in as most likely a backup. We know there's some issues with the Jacoby Brissett contract negotiations at the moment, but they bring him in as a valuable backup. Then we have Tyler Algier coming in, everyone's favorite vulture. And then we have Kendrick Bourne, the wide receiver, coming over from, I believe he was with the 49ers last year. And then we have Isaac Seumalo. He's a guard, Super Bowl champion. Or actually not a Super Bowl champion. He played in the Super Bowl. But he's coming over from the Steelers. And then we have Andrew Billings. He's a defensive lineman. Add some size and experience to that defensive front. And then we also have Devin Duvernay coming over from the Baltimore Ravens, former All-Pro returner. Add some speed to that receiving core. So, and then some notable losses. Obviously, they lost Kyler Murray. He headed over to the Vikings. And then we have Jalen Thompson, their safety. He ended up going to the Cowboys. And then Calais Campbell, veteran defensive lineman. He departed and went into Baltimore. And then we have Dalvin Tomlinson, also a defensive lineman. He left for the Chargers. And they also lost some offensive linemen as well. Jonah Williams, Kelvin Beachum, Will Hernandez, and then also lost the wide receiver Greg Dortch. Tyler, how are we feeling about the Arizona Cardinals this year?
I don't want to make this entire segment about how excited I am for Jeremiah Love, but I'm so...
Jeremiah Love Fest is beginning.
Oh, for sure. I'm so excited to see this kid. I wish that he had, a better option at quarterback. I wish that this wasn't a full rebuild because he's going to get a lot of touches. I'm excited to see it, but it's going to come with some headaches for sure. I love Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison Jr. I want him to succeed so badly.
Has to.
Yeah, but losing Kyler Murray is going to hurt them. Even though Jacoby came in and did what he did last year, he's asking for way too much money.
Agreed.
I love you, Jacoby. You went to NC State. It's awesome. But, dude, that's a little steep, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely asking for a little bit too much money. But he did finish the year strong.
He did.
He had Michael Wilson looking like A.J. fucking Brown out there.
I mean, you look at their offense.
And Trey McBride. They have the weapons.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how their O-line's going to be. I'm not too keen on their O-line.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe their O-line is not that bad. The issue last year is their defense ranked 27th in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
Which is kind of shocking. They do have some older veterans, but at the same
Buddha back there.
He's
getting older though.
But they do also have some young key pieces that could eventually become something.
Fair.
I have a higher outlook on the season, whereas most people think that they're probably going to be along with the Browns in a paper bag season. I think they could be more middle of the pack. It just really, again, depends on, and I feel like I say this a million times, it really depends on quarterback play.
I think Jacoby needs to suck it up and just sign or either play on the current deal that he's on, show him that, hey, I'm worth that kind of money, but you can't play 8 games last year, look solid, and then expect 40 to 50 million. I mean, I know that's the going rate for a starting quarterback these days, but
the other thing is you can't sit there and be a journeyman and bounce from team to team and have half a good season and expect a big paycheck. I mean, the best journeyman we've seen is Ryan Fitzpatrick, and I'm not sure he ever got a huge deal.
No, he was playing before the QB market really exploded, but I mean, there were still people making 45, 50 million when he was around, and he was taking dirt cheap deals to be a journeyman. And I mean, they weren't expecting Jacoby Brissett to be their starter for the long term. So
no, but you look at a guy like Ryan Fitzpatrick, who, in my opinion, might be the best journeyman of all time. He hopped from team to team, and some of those teams he brought to the playoffs. Some of those teams looked way better with him behind center.
Agreed. Yeah.
It's just, this is the first time we've really seen Jacoby do what he did last season.
And another notable addition, I mean, like you said, they're in a complete rebuild right now. They brought over the offensive coordinator from the Rams, LaFleur's brother. I think it's Matt LaFleur?
Yes.
Matt LaFleur? Yeah, so, I mean, having Jacoby run a West Coast-style offense, I feel like with those kind of weapons, bringing Jeremiah Love in to be a Christian McCaffrey, like that's the comps he's getting. Is he's as good of a receiver as he is a running back. He can play anywhere on the field. You put him into a style like that, have Jacoby run it, have Marvin Harrison on the outside, Michael Wilson, and then arguably the best tight end in football, Trey McBride, especially receiving.
I believe he just received a 99 in Madden.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Good for you, Trey. Well done. You won me my fantasy league. I appreciate you. So
Okay.
We'll definitely be watching out.
Cheater.
Yeah. All right. I didn't cheat.
But I wish they would have made it work with Kyler. I think Kyler gets a bad rap. I think he is a lot better of a player than most people perceive.
Agreed. Had some trouble with the health, though.
Well,
some trouble with the health, kind of.
Yeah, he loves Call of Duty.
He does love some Call of Duty. Dog.
Absolute dog. I mean, come on.
I'm excited to talk about Kyler Murray and the Vikings when we get there, but
I can't wait. I cannot wait for that one.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not huge on the Cardinals. I think it's a 5-6 win season, possibly. I mean, once we take a look at their schedule, it's a little bit of a gauntlet to start off with. So
agreed.
Might be tough for them to gain momentum once if things don't go well at the beginning of the season. But we shall see, man. It should be it's a good start for them. I think as far as the rebuild's concerned, they got to get that QB situation figured out, though.
I mean, if they go ahead and tank and get a QB, they could be looking at a complete turnaround next year if they got the right guy.
Agreed. And they're talking about this next draft like it's going to be the greatest draft of all time. So you got Arch Manning coming out, a bunch of top level QBs.
And we'll see how he does.
Well, yeah, it's enough about probably the fourth place finisher in this division.
Yeah, we can get out of here.
So let's go ahead and move to the team that might go fucking undefeated this year. We got the Los Angeles Rams. Some notable additions. I think everyone's aware of the two big ones. So we have Trent McDuffie coming over from the Chiefs. They ended up trading a first-round pick and actually a load of picks, including a first-round pick from this year, to get him over, one of the best cornerbacks in football. And then we have Myles Garrett, probably not arguably, the best defensive player in football, coming over from the Browns. They did end up sending Jaron Verse away in that trade, who was a young stud. And then we have Joe Cardona coming over as a long snapper. Long snapper's really important, so I wanted to make sure we noted that one.
They're the most important player.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Then we have Jalen Watson also coming over from the Chiefs, so you get that little chemistry with Trent McDuffie fixing that secondary, which was probably one of the worst in football last year. It was one of their Achilles heels to an already amazing team. And then some notable losses, obviously, like I mentioned, Jared Verse goes over to the Browns in the Myles Garrett trade. Then we have Rob Haverstein, the offensive tackle. He ended up retiring. Then we have DJ Humphries, who I think was more of a depth piece for him, but he started half the season last year. He also left. He was an offensive tackle. And then we had Tutu Atwell, their little speed demon mini receiver. He ended up signing with Miami. They lost Kobe Durant, Darian Kendrick, and Roger McCreary, who are all cornerbacks in that dog shit secondary, so I can't imagine they're going to be missing them too much. And then as well as Darius Williams, who also retired. So I feel like we're both on the same page with this team, but how we feel about the Rams, Tyler?
So I actually have two things that kind of bother me about this team.
Love that. Hit me.
One of the biggest things that bothers me is draft night. Why?
I left them off. I figured it was pointless.
No, I agree, but the one thing I want to talk about with it is you're filling all these holes with free agency, which I completely understand, but you could have came in off the top rope if you made the right pick in the first round.
I agree, but I feel like the thought process for Les Snead and Sean McVay were we're never going to be picking at 13 as long as Matt Stafford's our starter. So try and use the pick from the Falcons to get the best QB prospect we can, to have him learn under Matt Stafford, kind of have him be the protege, and then hopefully he takes over. But you're taking a big gamble because you're not helping your team out this year.
So I got two questions for you on that.
All right. Hit me.
What happens if Matt Stafford goes down?
They're relying on Stetson Bennett or Ty Simpson.
Exactly.
I'm with you, but if they draft an offensive tackle to help him out and he gets hurt, they're relying on Stetson Bennett and the same issue occurs,
I guess that's fair. I would have preferred they go after that last piece, that last infinity stone, which could be Aaron Donald.
I was seeing they were trying to look at. I was seeing Mekhi Lemon all draft process to them, just loading up the weapons.
Imagine if they would have drafted him, thrown him in the slot.
I know.
This team would have been actually.
I feel like Puka balls in the slot though. Like you can put him anywhere.
Exactly.
I know. I'm with you there. But it would have just been embarrassment of riches, and then you end up getting fucking Myles Garrett.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy, man. Crazy. What was your second question there? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. Now, what happens if one of Devontae or Puka goes down?
That happened last year. They were without Devontae, and they ended up going into 13 personnel quite a bit, and he made it work. They have a plethora of tight ends. There's no one that stands out, but they have a bunch of serviceable tight ends, so they can run 2-3 tight end sets.
I agree.
And survive. I mean, that's what they ended up having to do. I don't know how long Devontae ended up being out last year. I think it was like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
But that I'm with you on. You really limit yourselves when you draft a quarterback that you're not going to see for probably 2-3 years. At least with the way Matt Stafford took that MVP trophy, he's like, all right, I'll be here for a little bit longer. I'll see you next year at least. So I don't know. I just have a hard time believing this isn't the best roster in football, and that they should not be the far and away Super Bowl favorites this year.
They are 100%.
Yeah.
The only thing that gives me cause for concern is Matt Stafford's back problems, which we all talked about last year, and it didn't really come up. But it's another year. You're another year older. It does at some point start, creeping up at the back of your mind.
I'm glad you're the one who said it, because I feel like I'm always the injury pessimist. But I feel like that is definitely something they have to worry about, and could squander a Super Bowl roster if they lose Matt Stafford.
I just know how I felt over the past couple years, and somebody makes a big move, somebody does something, and I'm like, oh my God, this team is the best team in football, and something happens, and it just completely makes me look like an idiot.
Yeah.
So I don't want to fall for the trap. They, right now, on paper, are the best roster in football without Aaron Donald. If Aaron Donald does come out of retirement, it's the.
Do they need a quarterback?
No.
If he comes out.
No. Stetson Bennett could probably take
craziness,
them to
man.
a Super Bowl.
I will say, I know we've had this conversation in our group chat for the listeners in that group chat. I think if Sean McVay loses his starting quarterback, it doesn't go as well as you would think it would go. He's a hell of a coach, hell of an offensive mind, but him relying on backup quarterbacks, he's 6-14.
Agreed.
So it's a big if. And like you said, Matt Stafford getting older, back injury from last year. Why I didn't draft Puka last year in fantasy? I was worried he was going to go down that whole year, but ends up having an MVP season, looking like an absolute dog out there.
The only thing that I can think about that I could see happening if he did go down, if he were to go down, is their owner and their GM are not afraid to throw whatever they need to throw. Exactly.
Yep.
So say Tua looks decent, and for some reason the Falcons are like, yeah, well, Penix is lighting it up, so we're gonna play Penix.
Yeah.
I could see the Rams trading for one of them. I could see them trading for Kirk Cousins. So
fair point. Yeah. Anything about Kirk?
There are those situations where I'm like, well, they have the front office who's willing to do whatever they can to get.
I agree with that 100%. You know, Les Snead is thinking it's now or never.
Yeah,
with the way he's moved this whole offseason.
I think he thinks that every year.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I would love
big fuck them pigs guy.
Dude, I would love to have an owner and a GM like that. I would love it.
It's funny. The only first round pick they've taken in the last 8 years was Jared Verse, and they ended up trading him along with another first round pick to get Myles Garrett. It's just crazy. I mean, it worked. It got him a Super Bowl.
Is it too early to start the free Jared Verse tweets? Or
I don't think so, man. From the Browns' perspective, I know we're going to touch on them in the AFC North, but Andrew Berry, that was a hell of a move by Andrew Berry.
No, it was very smart.
It was a smart move for a team that still got to figure out QB. They might have figured it out. Perfect timing. But I think that was a smart move by both teams. Honestly.
I agree. I just see the videos of Jared Verse and he looks miserable.
Dude, I saw something came out today where he was like, yeah, I paid Dylan Gabriel for his number 8 jersey, but I doubt it, dude.
No,
it was the first day of training camp, and he comes out wearing his number, and Dylan Gabriel's over there looking fucking clueless, like, oh, I guess I guess I'm not number 8 anymore. I thought we were going to have a conversation.
Hell no. Big Dog walked through the front door and was like, that's my number.
I'm going to need to hold that. Shit's great. But it's hard not to think the Rams are Super Bowl favorites.
I had to go this direction, too, because we could literally just say the Rams and this segment is over.
Yeah.
For anyone who's a football hardo, anyone who pays attention the way we do. They did everything they needed to do this offseason, besides, again, that draft pick.
Agreed.
To fill all the gaps that they have. The
secondary was far and away their biggest weakness last year. They get Trent McDuffie. Jalen Watson's doesn't jump off the paper, but he's got that chemistry with Trent McDuffie, and Trent McDuffie's one of the best cornerbacks in football.
Agreed, and you don't even have to worry about their backfield. Kyron Williams, dog. If he goes down, Blake Corum looked great last year. At times, you couldn't tell who was behind center.
Yep. 22 and 23, they got to figure that shit out.
Yeah, but it's like Alexander Madison and Dalvin Cook back in the day. Because they both had dreads and were 2 and 4.
Good call.
This team is, again, far and away the best team in the NFL right now on paper.
Yep.
And I'm so excited to watch them work.
Me too. They are going to be fun to watch.
They're
going to be very fun to watch. All right. Enough swooning over the fucking Rams. God damn it.
Now on to
another really good team that I'm a little bit worried about, I'm not going to lie. The San Francisco 49ers.
I got a question before we get into this.
All right, what you got?
Is the substation still there?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
There's electricity running through these boys' veins.
No. Christian
100%.
McCaffrey, please, man. Stay away from that fucking substation.
Mike Evans said, there's an electrical station. I'm 30-plus years old.
I'm going
there.
I'm coming off a season with the worst injury I've ever had. What are we doing, buddy? What are we doing?
5-head over here. All right, so starting off the notable additions, they brought over Mike Evans, longtime Buck, Mr. Consistency, and Christian Kirk. We talked about him last week, potentially still being on the Texans. He is now on the 49ers. Then we have Oso Odigizua coming over from Dallas. They acquired him in a trade. Good defensive tackle. Good defensive tackle. Fuck the Cowboys. And then we got Dre Greenlaw coming back, a little reunion after 1 year with the Broncos. Love that combo. That's a great combo. Him and Fred Warner play off each other so well.
I do love that combo, but the scene of him tearing his Achilles will always be in my mind.
I bet Patrick watches it and fucking rubs one out. That's the reason he has a ring.
Yeah.
All right, then we have Nate Hobbs, cornerback. Adds versatility and experience to their secondary. And then we have Jack Jones as well, adding some experience to that secondary. And then we have Vidarian Lowe. Not a name I'm aware of, but he's an offensive tackle. Just adds some depth to that offensive line, who has the best offensive tackle in football. And then some notable losses. They end up losing Jawan Jennings. He ends up going to the Vikings. They lost Brian Robinson, their backup running back. He ended up going over to Atlanta to be the vulture that Tyler Algier can no longer be. Then we have Kendrick Bourne also leaving. He went to Arizona. We mentioned him a little bit earlier. And then we had Bryce Huff, the most useless edge rusher in football. He ended up retiring to sell solar panels or some dumb shit. Then we have D. Winters, who's getting replaced by Dre Greenlaw. He was a linebacker. He ended up getting traded to Dallas. And then they lost Jason Pinnock, safety, who I think played a good amount of snaps for them last year. So that might be a bigger loss than it's being made out to be. And then Kevin Givens, who was a defensive lineman, big defensive lineman, little run stuffer. How are we feeling about the Niners?
So my head's all over the place with this team. If I had a nickname for the Niners, it'd be the What If. And it's no offense to any Niners fans. It's just anytime I think of the 49ers, I think, what if this guy didn't go down? What if this guy didn't go down? Yep. It's every season. And I feel bad, honestly, for Niners fans because
I do too.
I feel like over the last 5-6 years, every year they have the roster to compete with anybody.
Agreed.
The only other thing that gives me cause for concern with this team, because I think as long as they stay healthy, that offense, come on, it's gonna hum. It's what they do. It's gonna hum. You don't have to worry about Brian Robinson Jr. being gone. They are somehow always a running back factory at backup running back.
Yep.
They always just randomly have someone who does something, and you're like, oh my God, waiver wire number 1.
Watch out for the training camp darling at running back for the Niners.
Every season. Jordan
Jordan Mason.
But my cause for concern is Bob Saleh's gone.
He was I agree.
And if you listen to any of these guys, especially Fred Warner, talk about Bob Saleh, you have your heartbeat on the field, yeah, whatever. Bob Saleh seemed like he is the heartbeat of this defense.
Agreed.
He knows what he's doing. He'll make you feel like you want to run through a brick wall for him. So losing him kind of deters me a little bit. But if you look at just the roster for this team, if they are healthy, they should be a top 4 team this year.
Agreed.
We just got to see what the new defensive coordinator is going to do. We got to make sure guys are staying out of the fucking substation. Come on, stay away from it.
They can't.
I know.
It's their training facility.
Figure it out. Go practice in Oakland. Something. Raiders' old training facility. Go there.
Yep.
That's why I said it's hard for me to really get a good grasp on this team because, again, if healthy, top 4 or 5 roster.
Yeah. And just great coaching. Great coaching. They ended up bringing Raheem Morris over from the Atlanta Falcons, the ex-head coach. They were like 2nd in sacks last year. I think he brings some experience. But I agree 100%. Bob Saleh had them boys playing, and they were playing a skeleton crew against us and ended up winning a playoff game with that defense. And it's just he's a big loss, but Raheem Morris, I think, is a suitable replacement to hopefully pick up where he left off.
So I'm not going to lie to you. I forgot about that.
I did too. Yeah. I just had to look it up. Thankfully, Tyler was talking.
So with that knowledge, I guess I'm a little bit more optimistic.
Yeah.
But again, it's injuries. Injuries are the concern. They're always the concern. If Nick Bosa comes back and he's healthy.
Yep.
If George Kittle comes back and he's healthy, and again, I'm saying a lot of ifs. So the what-if Niners.
Yeah.
They should be top of the NFC. Maybe not the number 1 team, obviously, but we're talking top 5, top 3.
I think they'll be the 5th seed.
Yeah.
I guess I think the Rams are going to probably be close to the 1 seed. They're going to win that division, but I think the Niners will be right on their heels.
If they stay healthy and make it in as a wild card, people need to watch out because that's going to be a scary fucking wild card.
Yeah, the one thing I worry about is Christian McCaffrey. It seems like it's an every other year thing for him, and fully healthy, absolute dog last year. Their offense runs through him when he's on there, when he's on the field. They win 6 games when he's not there. So that's a big if. I feel like everything's if with the injuries, but with the Niners, it is a proven fact that there's injury history, a plethora of it, and hoping that they stay healthy next to an electrical station that is just eating away at their bones is a tough sell. But like you said, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, George Kittle, Christian was healthy. We got to keep him healthy. He's must-see TV. I love watching Christian, bro.
He is, and
it
makes me so sad to talk about him every time, man.
I know.
I wish he was still rocking that Carolina blue.
He got to play in a Super Bowl.
He did.
In an NFC Championship.
He did, and so I have felt bad in the past for rooting for the Niners against friends' teams because I just want to see Christian win a Super Bowl.
No, agreed. He's just that kind of talent. He's that all-time talent. He deserves a ring.
Him and Fred, they both
Fred
deserve.
Fred 100%. Fred's by far the best linebacker in football, and it's not close. Even when he's injured, he's not losing that spot.
Going through this podcast, you guys are going to find out that it is not that hard for me to root for a team that isn't my own because of how long I spent watching us in the pits of hell. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for great veterans who have done all the right things, never gotten in trouble, who deserve to...
Gotta respect it.
Yeah, they
Same with Trent. I'll say the same thing about Trent. Longtime Redskin.
That should be number 1.
But he hated the Redskins, so I respect the fuck out of that.
Well, how do you misdiagnose a fucking brain tumor?
Pieces of shit, dude. They almost killed him.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Dan Snyder. Fuck it. Thank God he's gone.
Yeah, for real.
Thank God he's gone. He was a shit owner, which helped us out, but...
James Dolan, I know you just won a championship with the Knicks, but you're next, buddy.
It's going to be a while now. Finally saw some success. All right. It's a football podcast.
I know.
Thank you. All right. Moving on. I feel like we're both on the same page on the Niners. I think they could definitely make some noise. We'll move into the Super Bowl champions, which probably shouldn't have been last on our list. But I feel like that's been the whole off-season of media and content creation. I don't think I've heard shit about the Seahawks since they won the Super Bowl.
Well, you have certain guys out there who still freak out over their defense because they have a good defense. They have a great defense.
Great D coordinator.
But
Head coach.
Yeah, it's just, I agree. Everyone's talking about the Rams.
Yep. Just overshadowing him. And I mean, Super Bowl champion. We got a top 10 list coming out without the Super Bowl quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback. It's just crazy how it goes.
I also think that's a lot because that was arguably one of the most boring Super Bowls in the last 10 years.
Agreed. Yeah, and Sam didn't do too much. He kind of stayed in his lane, didn't turn the ball over. That's winning football. That's winning football. It used to be a results-based business. Judging from that top 10 list on quarterbacks, they don't give a fuck about winning.
No one cares about Jalen Hurts, Collin.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Sam Darnold. I don't know why you brought Jalen Hurts into this conversation.
Because I saw that smirk.
A Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah, I hate you.
That's crazy, ain't it? All right. Moving into the Seattle Seahawks. Minor side note there. Sorry, fellas. We have Dante Fowler Jr. coming over from the, I think, Cowboys. I think he was on the Cowboys last year. He's an edge rusher. Didn't have too big of a season last year. Just kind of had some depth to that solid defensive line. And then they end up re-signing Rashid Shaheed, so wanted to leave that on here. They traded for him mid-season. Just an absolute animal firecracker for that team.
I have thoughts.
I feel like he was a pivotal point in that Super Bowl run. Or pivotal. That's a word. Pivotal member of that Super Bowl team. And then we have Josh Jobe. They ended up re-signing him. He ended up taking the job from Reek Woolen, who we ended up getting. But he was actually on our practice squad, the Eagles practice squad, for a long time, in and out of the lineup. Been a hell of a corner for them, though. Mike McDonald, stud. Mike McDonald's a stud. And then they make Jackson Smith and Jigba the highest paid wide receiver in football. Well-deserved. Absolute dog. And then they end up drafting Jadarian Price, who will be the replacement for Kenneth Walker, who ended up going over to the Chiefs. He was their first-round pick with the 32nd overall pick. And then some notable losses. Like I just mentioned, Kenneth Walker went over to the Chiefs. And then they lost Tariq Woolen, volatile cornerback. He ended up signing a one-year, $12 million deal with the Birds. And then Boy Mafe was a solid edge for them last year. He ended up signing a 3-year, $60 million deal for the Bengals, which I think is a solid pickup for the Bengals. And then Kobe Bryant was their safety. He ended up signing a 3-year, $30 million deal to go over to the Bears. So that's what I had for notable additions and losses. How we feel about the Seahawks reigning Super Bowl champs?
They're not repeating. I'll say that. This offense without Kenneth Walker kind of scares me a little bit, especially with Zach Charbonnet probably not playing for a good majority of the beginning
of the
season.
Here in November.
Yep. So, and outside of Jeremiah Love, if you listen to anything about the draft process, there really wasn't a lot of excitement over any of the other running backs. It was kind of a one running back draft.
Fair.
I love Sam Darnold, I do, but this team I feel like is going to regress. I feel they could still be a playoff team, don't get me wrong, that defense alone.
Yep.
And JSN, I mean, he's turning into the most uncoverable wide receiver in football. But
that body type, nuts.
Dude,
nuts.
Ohio State,
like wide receiver U.
They're gross, man.
LSU, man. LSU or OSU? Wide receiver U.
Ooh, I mean, it's really hard.
It's a tough one.
It's really hard to go against. Well, also, USC, low-key, over the last 25 years, you can throw them in too.
Fair point.
But if we're going over the past couple years, fuck. I mean, Chase and JJ is really hard to go against.
Like the two best receivers in football, but the OSU just has the depth.
Yeah,
OSU just has the numbers compared to them.
JSN, Terry McLaurin. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think just because of the top heaviness of LSU, I think I have to go LSU.
Fair.
Those guys are just incredible to watch. But yeah, I just don't see the Seahawks team repeating. I don't see them winning their division. I don't see them being the number one seed in the NFC. I feel like defensive-wise, they're still probably going to be as good as they were last year. But I feel like losing Clint is going to take a big dip for their offense. And Sam Darnold is going to be more of a game manager, which I hate to say because he has the arm to make every throw on the field. But I feel like this offense is just not going to move the way they did last year. And when it comes to a guy like Rashid Shaheed, he's everything Kadarius Toney wanted to be or should have been. But at the same time, I just don't see them being that successful with him trying to take the top off this year.
Fair. I don't know, man. Sam Darnold, I want to apologize to Sam Darnold. I was super high on the Vikings last year because I knew they had a good defense, and I attributed all of Sam's success to the weapons and Kevin O'Connell. And he had 4,000 yards, was a 14-win season. Then he gets demolished by the Rams because they have no O-line and they just get fucking tanked in the first round of the playoffs. And then he goes over to the Seahawks. I passed on JSN in 3 different drafts. He was going in the 3rd, 4th round because Sam Darnold was the quarterback. And he has another 4,000-yard season, ends up having the leading receiver in the league. And it's hard not to give him credit where credit's due for the back-to-back seasons that he just put together with 2 different coaches, 2 different offensive coordinators, 2 different systems, 2 different sets of weapons. They had a solid O-line in the Seahawks. They had a better O-line than the Vikings and a better run game.
They did.
But I just got to give credit where credit's due to Sam. I feel like he's kind of getting slept on, and what he's done the last couple of years, all things considered, has been impressive.
You're talking to a guy who's been a Sam Darnold guy.
You've been on him. Cam Darnold.
Forever.
Cam Darnold.
I loved him out of USC. I think he got thrown into what we've already called the pits of hell.
Yeah.
In New York. Goes over to a Carolina team that doesn't have an identity. They don't really know what they're doing yet. And then gets put over in San Francisco and sees, oh shit, this is how a franchise is supposed to be run. This is how an offense is supposed to look. Gets moved to Minnesota, does what he does there, then wins a Super Bowl with Seattle. The guy just needed to be put in the right place.
Agreed.
Instead of going from burning fire to burning fire.
Do you know if Clint Kubiak's part of the Shanahan tree? Or like the McVay Shanahan family?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
List, it's so fucking long.
Because looking up, the new OC for the Seahawks is Brian Fleury. He was the tight ends coach and run game coordinator for the 49ers. So he's kind of from that same system. So I don't know if I see a huge drop-off. Obviously, he's probably going to be a first-time play caller. And I'm not saying he's going to replace Clint Kubiak 1-for-1. But
he's going to be a head coach next season.
I know. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes.
Fuck. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So it's hard not to see Sam thriving in that offense. Like you said, he goes to the Niners, learns under, I believe that was when Brock Purdy was kind of ascending at that point.
Yep.
Then ends up going to the Vikings, is in that Kevin O'Connell system, that McVay, Shanahan, West Coast style offense. And then Clint Kubiak runs the same thing, hooping. So, I mean, it's hard, but the Seahawks are going to have a first-place schedule. The Super Bowl schedule is never easy.
They got to play the Rams twice.
They have the fucking hardest division outside of the Cardinals, which the Cardinals will probably give them some
division
trouble.
Football.
It's just division football.
Yep.
But they got to deal with 2 of the other 2 best teams in the NFC 2 times. So, I mean, it's hard to see them repeating. I'm with you there. I don't think they're going to repeat, but I have a hard time also not picking them as a playoff team.
But again, are we trying to sit here and say that 3 NFC West teams are going to make the playoffs?
That's how it happened last year.
I know, but teams are getting better. The games are going to get harder. Too.
Fuck, dude.
It's going to be a fun year.
That's a tough one, dude.
It's going to be
a tough one.
It's going to be a fun year, and I'm excited for all of
Me
the
too.
great games we're going to have this year.
The NFC is always like the powerhouses roster-wise are in the NFC, and then you got the powerhouses at QB in the AFC, which may be turning tides. Maybe turning tides a little bit.
I would love to see that, but the quarterback conversation is just so top-heavy when we're talking, and
Agreed.
the AFC they dominate it right now.
They do. 3 out of 4, I think, at least in my opinion. All right, so that's a little breakdown of each one. We'll go ahead and give a 1st through 4th prediction. This is a tough one.
Yeah, this one kind of scares me compared to the other ones because I don't know how often I'm going to be doing divisional splits. I got to really pay attention to what I do for each team when we're talking divisional games because it's just a hard division. It is such a hard division to go over.
Just to break down a 1st through 4th, though, before we go through schedule predictions.
Yeah.
We think, obviously, Cardinals 4th. I think that's the easy one.
I think 2nd
and 3rd is going to be the tough.
Rams
toughest.
first.
Yeah, Rams first. Yeah, 1st and 4th are pretty pretty set in stone.
I'm going to go very close, maybe 1 game difference.
Yeah, agreed.
Or potentially, like, they have the same fucking record. It's just one beat the other one, however the tiebreaker works. I'm going to go San Fran 2, and I'm going to go Seattle 3.
I think I'm going to flip-flop you. I think Seattle. I think Seattle second, and then, but 3 playoff teams. I'm going to stick firm with that. But I think it goes Rams, Seattle, 49ers, and Cardinals.
I can't argue that.
Yeah.
I just said maybe a game separates them or a tiebreaker.
Yeah, fair. All right, so we're going to jump into some schedule predictions here. We're going to circle back to the top. We got the Arizona Cardinals going first. All right, so week 1, we have the Cardinals going to LA to play the Chargers.
Week 1, Cardinals are going to lose.
Yeah, I gave a little sneak peek on this earlier that they just have a gauntlet to start off their season. The first 3 games are crazy. And then we got Seahawks going to the Cardinals.
Give me the Seahawks here.
Give me the Seahawks as well. Then week 3, they're heading up to San Fran.
And they're going to be 0-3.
They're going to be 0-3. That's a tough thing to jump back from. And then week 4, first manageable game, but I still think it's a tough one. Cardinals going out to MetLife to play Giants.
I'm actually, as high as I am on the Giants this year, I'm going to take the Cardinals because I think the Cardinals' offense is better than the Giants' offense right now. It's just Malik Neighbors that's holding me back.
One, man.
Well, they don't have Wandell anymore either.
They don't have Wandell. Yeah, no weapons.
Yeah, who's he throwing the ball to?
No weapons. They lost his favorite tight end, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck, man. But the Cardinals don't have a good defense. And the Giants have a great defense in Harbaugh.
I know, but all I can think about is Jeremiah Love, Trey McBride, Maserati Marv, and Michael Wilson.
It is wild, dude. They have a fucking packed offense.
They do.
All right, I'm with you. You've convinced me. I'll give them their first win there. All right, then we have Detroit going to Arizona.
I'm low on Detroit, but give me Detroit here.
Yeah, give me Detroit as well. And then first matchup against the Super Bowl favorites, we got them going to the Rams.
Did we even need to go over
Nope.
that?
Just had to announce it for the listeners here.
They're getting smacked 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, 100%.
Just a heads up here.
100% getting smacked. Damn, starting 1-5. 1-5, and then we have the Broncos going to Arizona.
Yeah, that's what I'm
1-6.
saying. Back-to-back weeks of getting smacked.
Yep. I can't see them beating that offense. They got the firepower, but all right, and then we...
Yeah, but they really have the defense to shut down that firepower.
That's fair. Week 8, we got Cardinals going to Jerry World. Play Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys, unfortunately. Do it.
Can't fucking do it. Can't fucking do it. I got the Cards getting their second win of the season. Fuck the Cowboys. I think that's a good one. I think the defense is going to take a step up. They'll still probably be middle of the pack. I think that offense will be able to put up some points, and then I got to hope to God the fucking Cardinals don't give up 50 points too. So
watch Jacoby just come out and ball and make us look so dumb. Right?
Yeah, I know. I need to fucking sign into a contract. He skipped OTAs. He needs to be in fucking training camp.
I mean, I wouldn't mind watching a season full of Gardner Minshew.
Me neither. The porn star?
Dude, talk about 2 North Carolina quarterbacks being on the same team.
True. Damn, I didn't think about that.
ECU and NC State.
All right, so week 9, we got the Cardinals going up to Seattle to play the Seahawks.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks here.
A little sweep here, yeah.
Hard
not to see a sweep button.
I might not have the Cardinals winning a divisional game.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I will either.
Yeah, they're getting smacked again here in a second.
Yep, week 10, we got LA going to Arizona to play them.
Yeah, give me LA here.
Yeah, give me LA.
Do you think...
God, this is a fucking terrible schedule for the Cardinals.
Do you think Myles Garrett sets the single game sack record against the Cardinals this year?
No.
I would love to see
they
it.
have, what's his name, Paris Johnson?
Oh, yeah.
Paris Johnson playing great ball.
You're right.
But yeah, I mean, he can switch sides, so I don't know who's on that other side. I know they got Paris Johnson, who's a stud.
Agreed.
All right, and then week 11, we got them going to Arrowhead to play the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the Chiefs here.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Cardinals.
Dude, you hate the Chiefs, man.
I just think they're going to... I don't want to give up too much for our AFC West episode, but I think they're going to take a massive step back on defense. The entire team is getting older. They lost their best cornerback. They lost their best safety. They lost their second cornerback.
I could see it.
They lost one of their linebackers. Chris Jones is 33, 32.
I could see it, but we are talking about an Andy Reid coached team with Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. If it's a close game...
Yeah, it's week 11. Patrick will be back. All the way back.
If it's a close game, I trust Patrick Mahomes a million times more than I trust Jacoby Brissett or...
And they're at Arrowhead.
Yeah, that's a crazy prediction.
We're adding it to the hot take list. I'm taking the Cardinals.
Okay,
I'm taking the fucking Cardinals.
Do what you want to do.
All right. And then week 12, we got the Commanders going out to Arizona to play.
Fuck. Nah, I'm gonna stick with it. Give me Washington.
Give me the Cardinals.
I don't hate it.
That defense is another one that's taking steps up, but I just think that offense is going to be high powered if they have Jacoby Brissett.
I agree.
They got the West Coast offense coming over with their new head coach, play caller.
That's another what if team though.
It's a huge what if team.
If Jaden Daniels is healthy.
Oh, got you. Commanders, yeah. I'm with you.
It's just going to be difficult for me to pick against them if I'm thinking of Jaden Daniels' health.
Fair.
In games like this, I'm not talking about big games. I'm talking about games against teams they should beat.
Fair. 100%. All right, then week 13, we are going out. The Eagles are playing the Cardinals in Arizona.
You know, I joked around a lot last week. Give me the Eagles. I'm not playing around with it on this one.
Yeah, I think we'll have one of the best defenses of football, and I think we'll be able to put up some points against that defense. So.
I agree.
All right, no bias shown there with the
nope.
With the Cardinals win against the Commanders and the Cowboys and then losing to us.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, no, zero, none whatsoever. That's ball knowledge right there.
And you took them to beat the Chiefs, so again, bias.
I did. Zero bias. That's just ball knowledge.
God.
It's just ball knowledge.
I love this podcast.
All right, and then week 15, we got the Jets going out to Arizona. Can we get a W for the boys?
Give me Arizona here. Give me Arizona
here.
The Jets, I think, are going to be fighting with Arizona, with Cleveland for that first pick.
Agreed. It's a damn shame. Jets are just turmoil.
Yeah, man.
And the Browns, those fan base have to get together and just have a beer.
Yeah, they really do.
Fucking crazy.
They might fight after, but they need to do that.
All right, week 16, we got the Cardinals going to New Orleans to play in the Superdome.
Yeah, give me the Saints here.
Give me the Saints as well. If you're an avid listener, you know that we're high on the Saints, and I think that's a pretty easy W for the Saints there.
And I'm going to be that guy. Coming from a Panthers fan, I'm high on the Saints, man.
Respect.
I can't lie to you.
Respect your unbiased opinion.
Thank you.
All right.
It's really easy when you went through the shit I've been through with this fucking team.
All right, and then week 17, we got the Raiders going to Arizona.
Give me Arizona here.
Give me Arizona here too. And then rounding out their season, they are playing San Fran in Arizona.
Give me San Francisco.
Give me San Fran. Respectable season for the Cardinals, at least on my side.
On your end, and I said I was kind of high on them. I have them going 3-14.
I mean, like you said, if they need to figure out the quarterback situation, 3-14 will do a lot better. It will do a lot more favors for them than winning a couple extra games and going 6-11.
Agreed.
But a good morale booster if they beat some of the teams that I have them beaten. 100%. I mean,
it's the NFL, where neither one of us are going to be 100% right.
Yeah.
But if they're even in between what we said, they can figure out the quarterback next year.
Yeah. Agreed. No, I like that prediction. There.
I think that's a good ceiling and floor for them.
There we go. See, that's teamwork right there. That's teamwork. All right, so moving into the Rams.
There's going to be a lot of.
Can we find a loss? For the Rams here?
It's going to be a divisional game.
Yeah, 100%. All right, week 1, they do start off with a divisional game. They got the San Fran going to SoFi for their annual away home game.
Yeah, give me the Rams here.
Yep. Actually, give me San Fran here.
Okay.
Give me San Fran here. I'll give them a first loss.
George Kittle.
Little trendsetter here.
No
or like a little bring them down to earth. Bring them down to earth game here.
Yeah, but did you hear what I just said? No George Kittle, no Nick Bosa.
What happened with George Kittle?
He tore his Achilles.
In the playoff game, right?
Yeah.
Is Christian McCaffrey healthy week 1?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
all right, we're good. We're good. Fucking Shanahan will have that backup tight end moving. What's his name? Tonjes. Don't sleep on Tonjes.
The old Green Bay Packer tight end.
Is Tanya in there too?
What?
No, Tonjes.
Yeah.
He was a rookie last year. No, you're thinking Tanyan. You're thinking Robert Tanyan.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm stupid.
No, you're good. You're good. But don't sleep on Tonjes. All right. It's a fair point. It's a little bit of a hot take there. We'll take that as a hot take. All right, week 2, we got New York going to LA.
Rams.
Fucking by a hundo.
Rams.
By a hundo.
No offense, Giants fans, but this is a buzzsaw and you're running straight for it.
Yep. At home, too.
Ooh.
Might travel well. Week 3 is going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Going to Mile High to play the Broncos.
You know what? Give me the Rams here, and the only reason that I'm not teetering on it is just because I need to see how Bo Nix is first.
Agreed. It's a tough one.
That is. It's just you have what could be the two top 5 defenses going against each other, and when Bo Nix is healthy, I looked over some of his stats last year, and adding a guy like Jalen Waddle, they're gonna be a lot better.
That's what's got me pausing here. Is they have the defense to maybe give Sean McVay some trouble.
Gotta see the QB health. That's the only thing, man.
That's week 3.
Yeah. You gotta make sure no re-injury, no setbacks, nothing.
That's a tough one. I'll stick with the original W for the Rams, but that is a tough one. That is a tough one. All right, so week 4, we got LA coming back to Philly. 2nd year in a row. Play the Birds.
I'm taking the Rams here, and I'm confident in it literally just because I know what I'm getting out of the Rams offense. And I know...
It is early.
Yeah, I know what I'm getting out of Myles Garrett. So, it's just, I don't know what I'm going to get out of your offense with no A.J. Brown.
I know. I'm giving us an L there.
I mean, you're going to have Trent McDuffie on Devonta.
Will Sean McVay get his first win against Nick Sirianni?
That would be his first win against...
Nick Sirianni's 4-0 against Sean McVay.
That's kind of
Even though Sean McVay is this fucking amazing coach.
Okay,
super incredible.
I
know. Just fucking around. Devil's advocate.
Oh, shit.
And then a fucking haymaker of a game. We got the Bills going out to LA. It seems like they're getting all the good games in LA.
They are.
At least to start off.
So, you know what? You took San Fran week 1, and I've already had to go against my boy one time on this podcast. I'm going to take Josh Allen and the Bills here.
I will take the Rams here.
That's fair.
I just don't see them taking a huge step up on defense. I don't know what they did on defense. They lost their defensive coordinator who had them humming, at least until the last couple of years, replaced him with Joe Brady, who's just an offensive mind. So I don't know.
For me,
I don't know how that defense could be.
For me, we're gonna get to the Bills at some point, but for me, it's the addition of DJ Moore added to what is a great run game, and they did quote unquote lose their offensive coordinator. Just he's their head coach now.
No, they didn't lose him. They lost their defensive coordinator though.
They did, but I think they'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think Sean McVay cooks them. But Josh is Josh. Don't get me wrong, but you also have to think about the huge step up that the LA Rams took on defense.
I look, man.
Trent McDuffie on DJ Moore the whole game.
I agree. I just can't sit here and keep taking people against Josh. I can't do it.
That's your baby.
That is my baby.
All right.
I'm not biased until it comes to Josh Allen, and you're waiting for me to unpause and say a Panther, but
there isn't one.
Maybe Tet. Maybe J.C. Horn.
All right, JC.
I love JC, man. I love JC Horn. Oh, I do love Derek Brown.
Yeah, gotta love some Derek Brown. All right, so then week 6, we got the Cardinals going out to LA to play.
I mean, we already went over this game.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Rams.
Yeah, that's not an easy. No, that's not a tough one. Then week 7, we got them going to Vegas.
Rams.
Just throw a W on there for our boys.
Ooh.
Week 8, a little fun. We got the Chargers, a home game for both of them.
Yeah, literally.
We got the Chargers playing the Rams in SoFi.
This one...
That's going to be a fun one.
It is. Dude,
give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams, too.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
But I think, low-key, the Chargers will... Again, we're going to get to them. I think the Chargers can give them a run for their money.
I think so, too. They might be able to keep up a little bit, but I think the Rams are going to give Justin Herbert some trouble.
I think it's going to come down to that last drive. Myles Garrett just destroys their offensive line.
Yep. Don't sleep on Raheem Morris.
Agreed.
All right, so week 9, we got LA going into FedEx Field to play the Commanders.
Give me the Rams here.
It's just fucking, it's going to be embarrassing. Week 10, we got LA going to the Cardinals.
Went over this already, too. Rams.
Sweeper.
This is...
Grab the brooms.
The listeners are like, why do they sound so unenthusiastic? Guys.
It's just obvious. Stating obvious things. It's not as fun.
We just went over those games.
Yeah, that too. Little sweeper. All right, week 12, fun one. We got Green Bay going out to SoFi.
Give me the Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams there too. Micah might be back at that point, but I just not super high on the
Josh Jacobs might not play this season.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is he throwing the ball to? And Jordan Love.
He lost on Tavian Wicks.
That's what I'm saying.
He came over to the Birds.
Yeah, you know who needs to find his way out of Green Bay also? Matthew Golden.
Nah, just wait on that. This might be. Just wait on that. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
All right, week 13, got Chiefs going out there.
I'm actually gonna take the Chiefs here.
That's fucking crazy. That might actually be the dumbest thing that's ever come out of your mouth.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Look, man, at this point in the season, I'm just going to preference why I'm doing this. In this point in the season, they could be either undefeated or coming off of absolutely shitting on the Cardinals, absolutely shitting on the Raiders, squeaking out a good game against the Chargers, shitting on Washington, shitting on the Cardinals, most likely shitting on Green Bay. At some point, they're going to have that game where it's like, we just didn't have it that game.
I think they can do that against the Chiefs and still win.
You know, I agree, but also with the Chiefs, it's like how I used to be with Tom Brady and the Patriots. I can't just constantly go against them. I can't do it.
I gotta brush past this because I don't want to give out everything I'm gonna say when we go over the Chiefs.
Okay.
We gotta onward we march.
You got the Rams.
We differ on
I got the Chiefs.
I got the Rams. You got the Chiefs. Agree to disagree there.
Yep.
All right, then LA goes to San Fran to play in week 14.
Give me San Francisco.
All right. I'm gonna give LA this one. I think they're gonna be. I don't fucking know. They might get swept by the fucking Niners.
Dude, those are gonna be two of the most fun games
Yeah, it's
of the
tough, man. I'm gonna give them a loss here too. I like your thinking.
Oh, you're gonna sweep?
Gonna switch up. I think they sweep them.
Okay. I respect it.
It's just always good games against those two.
Oh,
always tight. And they're going to be in Santa Clara there. I give them week 1 basically just because it was week 1 and the Rams are going to be flying high thinking they're the greatest shit ever. And I think that'll be a nice wake-up call for them. But
I have this fear, and I've had this fear.
San Fran can be injured at this point, dude. I don't fucking know.
I've had this fear since they signed Myles Garrett. Is just an Aaron Rodgers running out with the fucking American flag feeling.
Fair.
It's going too well. We were all so high on the Jets that year.
Hopefully not. That sucked.
It did. That sucked. But that's the kind of vibe I'm getting where everything for the Rams is going too well.
True. That's a fair point.
I hate to be that guy, but it's every year we see it. Every year. Something happens to the team where we're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then
boom. No, you're absolutely right. Fuck. All right, that'll be my hot take. San Fran sweeps the Super Bowl favorites.
I don't hate it. I really don't.
All right, then week 15, we got the Cowboys going out to SoFi. That'll be a fun one.
I'm going to take the Rams here.
I'm going to take the Rams as well. And then we got week 16, LA divisional game up in Seattle.
I'm going to take the Rams.
Taking the Rams?
Yep.
I'm going Seahawks there.
I don't mind it.
At home. 12th man. Don't sleep on the 12th man.
Facts.
All right, week 17, we got LA going to Tampa.
I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah, Rams. Listen to the first podcast. You'll know how I feel about the Bucs.
Yeah.
All right, then week 18, finishing off against the Seahawks.
So you took the 49ers to sweep
the
Rams. I'm taking the Rams to sweep the Seahawks.
I think I'm taking the Seahawks to sweep the Rams too.
Oh
I think
my
that's the
God.
only losses they have on my schedule are
Our
divisional.
division? Okay.
And I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that's the two best teams they're going to play. They'll get a W against us. W against the Cowboys, I think, are going to be another team that's going to make some noise, be in that contention. But I think the three of the 5 best teams in the NFC are in this division.
I feel you. And from the looks of it, we're only different by 1 game.
Yep.
I have them winning 14.
You haven't won the first game. I haven't losing the first game.
Yep. Well, actually,
No, wait.
all of our losses, I believe, are
No,
different.
the Chiefs. The Chiefs. I haven't beaten the Chiefs. You haven't losing the Chiefs.
Yeah. 2 are... Well, only one of our losses are the same. It's the second San Fran game. I have them losing to the Chiefs and to the Bills.
Yes.
So if that tells you guys anything, this team is just...
It's going to be fun to watch this year. It's going to be really fun to watch this
And
year.
they have a fun fucking schedule.
Yes.
Besides
100%.
some shitters thrown in there.
Yeah, a couple shitters.
Yeah.
A couple freebies. All right, moving into the San Francisco 49ers. I love covering the West. Excuse me. I love covering the West,
Dude,
man.
the
This is
Happy Dad's getting...
Happy Dad's getting getting a little crazy.
Whoa.
That was, I don't know where I was going with that one.
Pause.
Let's just move on. Move on. That never happened. All right, San Francisco 49ers, week 1. Got them at the Rams.
And I have the Rams winning.
And you have the Rams winning. I have the San Francisco 49ers winning that one. All right, week 2. Week 2, we got the Dolphins going to San Fran.
Oh my God, give me the fucking 49ers here.
Yep. Give me the 49ers
This is another team I think is going to be in contention for that first pick.
Yep, 100%. 100%. Then week 3, we got the Cardinals going to San Fran.
Give me the Niners here.
Can't even finish my sentence before I know my answer. It's a bummer.
Yeah, right? It's crazy. The next
All right.
game you can't do that with.
Yeah, this one's going to be a fun one. Week 4, Broncos at San Fran.
So I know I said earlier I have to see Bo Nix's health, but it's another week. It's another week of seeing how he does, him getting back into game shape. I'm actually going to take the Broncos here.
All right. I respect that, and I'm also going to take the Broncos here because I was tempted to take them in the other one. I think the Broncos are not falling off. I don't think there's a massive fall off coming because Bo Nix had an ankle injury. I think that's a lot different than coming back from a fucking full-blown knee out.
A broken ankle.
Full-blown out knee. Jesus, I can't fucking talk.
It's good, man. It's all good. It's all good. But a broken ankle for a quarterback, especially a mobile quarterback like Bo Nix,
He's not super mobile.
he's mobile.
He's mobile, agreed.
But here's the other thing. If he's taking a 3-step drop, a 5-step drop, a 7-step drop, anyone out there, I don't care what level it is, if you've played quarterback, I don't care if it was Pop Warner, I don't care if it was middle school, high school, college.
Fair point.
If you were lucky enough to play in the pros, dropping back on an ankle that has recently been broken, fractured, anything like a grade 3 sprain, it's awkward. It hurts.
Fair.
And it can take months for that pain to go away.
Fair point. Okay. I'm with you. I'm taking Broncos here too. But maybe need to temper expectations for the Broncos, at least to start off.
Yeah, I'm just giving a little insight. Just
With
a
you.
little bit.
100p. All right, week 5, we got San Fran going to Seattle.
I'm going to take the home team here. I'm going to take Seattle.
That was my thinking too. Kind of a toss-up, but I'll give the 12th man, though.
Yeah.
The benefit of the doubt there. And then week 6, Commanders going to San Fran.
You know, we're going to get to the Commanders' schedule,
gonna be
and anyone who listened to our previous episodes are going to be like, wait a second. How many wins and losses did they give them? Yeah, I'm gonna take San Fran here, and I love Jaden Daniels, but better roster, better head coach, more reliable quarterback, more reliable. I can't even say that. I'm not gonna go there. I was gonna say more reliable health, but
Nope.
substation.
Nope.
Yeah, give me San Fran.
Yeah, give me San Fran there as well. And then week 7, we got the Niners going to Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta.
Give me the 49ers here.
Give me the Falcons here.
See, this is where I wish we had a giant picture that showed us what we took when we went over
I
the
know.
NFC South.
I know. I'm not low on the Falcons. I think they got a high-powered offense that could give this defense some trouble. It is Raheem Morris little revenge game in a way.
I'm not low on the Falcons by any means. I'm low on Tua Tagovailoa.
I know. Fucking
dude, go with your gut, man.
Yeah, we're gonna go with a little hot take schedule prediction here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go Falcons there.
Okay.
All right, then week 9, I got Raiders going to the Niners.
San Fran. The Raiders made some good moves, but
long way, couple years away.
Yeah, they got a little way to go.
Sure. And then week 10, we got San Fran going to Dallas.
This is going to be a great game.
Agreed.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Always is. I'm
gonna go ahead and save myself the trouble of running into injury problems. I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
Okay. I'm also going to take the Cowboys. It's in Jerry World. That's really all I got to say about that. I don't know. It's two high-powered offenses, two good teams. I think the Cowboys are going to make some noise this year.
I would rather have a co-host who feels 100% healthy than have a co-host have to sit there and tell me about his least favorite team and get sick.
Hate the Cowboys.
Not be able to finish this podcast.
I hate the Cowboys, but I think they can take the win there. I think they can.
We'll get there.
Yep. And then we got week 11. We got the Vikings going to San Fran.
So this is another tough
fun
game.
One.
Yeah,
it's another fun one.
It is. Oh God, I'm looking at the rest of their schedule.
It's fucking gnarly.
Just going off of what I said earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and take San Fran here.
I think so.
Just because I can't sit here and give them loss after loss after loss. I'm very high on the Vikings, as are you. It's just looking at the remainder of the schedule, I can't do it.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I have them down as a W right now, but I'm really contemplating changing that.
Dude.
The Vikings
we're both high on them.
Yeah, we're both high on them. I'll keep the Niners with a W there. It's at home. That's a tough one. All right, week 12 we got Seattle coming into town.
I'm taking San Francisco here. I'm going to have them split.
I think I'm taking San Fran here as well. Give them the home field advantage. It's a good split. Good call. Then week 13, San Fran going up to MetLife for some more. Who needs electricity when you've got a turf field that takes fucking turf monsters all over the place?
True. How many injuries come from this game?
Shit.
Yeah, give me San Francisco here. I've said I'm high on the Giants, but I'm not going to sit here and sound like a crazy person. Give me San Francisco.
Fair. With you there. And then week 14, we got LA going to San Fran.
Let me go ahead and check what I did here on the other one. I have LA winning this game.
I think I have San Fran winning this game.
Yeah, you had.
I was sweeping.
That was your hot take.
Yeah, that was a hot take sweep. Yep. All right, then week 15. Fun one here. All right, we got San Fran going to the Chargers. Probably a home game.
Bolt up, baby. Give me the fucking Chargers here.
Give me the Niners here.
Okay. I like it.
Home game.
I think this is the most opposite we've been
Agreed.
On this podcast.
Most fun division we've covered so far, I think.
We
haven't gotten to Seattle yet.
You guys can't see me, but I've had a smile on my face this entire fucking time.
Cheers to that, man. Cheers to that. This has been a fun one.
I would cheers you, but I need another drink.
I know, I got you. Just wait on it. All right, so we got San Fran going to Arrowhead, week 16.
Oh. The only reason this is tough is they're going to Arrowhead.
I know.
And it's later in the season,
Same page.
And we just talked about the team of what ifs.
Same page.
I am actually going to go ahead and take San Francisco here.
I'm going to take the Chiefs here.
Oh, okay, I like it. I do.
Going to take the Chiefs. I think at home, week 16, I think the Chiefs are going to need it a lot more than the Niners are going to need it.
Agreed.
And we'll see how it goes. But I'll give them the home field advantage there.
Ooh.
And then week 17, we're heading out to Santa Clara to play them. Birds versus Niners.
This game is always fun, man.
It is always fun.
Even when it's a blowout.
Bad blood.
Yes.
Bad blood.
Oh, God, man. This one's difficult. Again, the only pause I have here is just how your offense is going to look. That is it.
This is week 17. If it looks bad at this point, we're fucked.
Well, yeah.
So.
But we're not even week 1 yet. So it's hard for me to be like, oh, this offense.
I know.
It's probably going to change. It is probably going to change. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and take San Fran just because I've seen what they can do.
Fair. I will take the Birds here because I think we will be healthier, at least on the defensive side of the ball. And hopefully by week 17, our offense has got its shit together. That's the hope, at least. And if we don't, then season's probably lost by week 17 at that point either way.
If I had to guess, you're probably going to be right on this prediction here with the win and loss. It's just, again, I got to see it without AJ. I have to.
Yep, agree 100%. I can't blame you for it. Definitely can't blame you for it. All right, then we got San Fran finishing up, going down to the Cardinals. I think that's a
San Fran dub.
Yeah, easy dub. All right, moving into the final team of the NFC West, which has been a hell of a fucking division to cover here.
Hold on, because we didn't go over what our final records were. We somehow had different games won and different games lost, and we both still finished with the 49ers going 11-6.
Fair point.
Holy shit! Even when we disagree, we agree.
11-6, and then we had them. You had them finishing second, correct?
I did.
Yep. And I have them finishing third. So let's see what happens with the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh shit!
Seattle Seahawks is going to be a big time schedule prediction to see if it clarifies what we had predicted before we went through them.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully
I think it will.
Eating our own words this soon.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, you had Seattle number 2.
I did. So I got to hope they have 12 wins. Let's see if we can find 12 wins.
Hey, they could still finish number 2 at 11-6. Tiebreakers.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Here, hold on. All right, we have them splitting. So, yeah, we'll see where the tiebreakers end up.
Yeah.
All right. So, week 1, Patriots going to Seattle. A little Super Bowl rematch where they're just going to get their asses handed to them again.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I was about to say, even with adding A.J. Brown, I think the New England Patriots are going to take a massive step back this year. Give me the Seahawks here.
Yep. Give me the Seahawks as well. Then week 2.
Seahawks. I'm not playing around with it, man.
Yeah, I guess our viewers can see my screen now, so they actually see the whole breakdown, so I don't really have to... We're upgrading here. Episode 3, slowly but surely. We're getting there, baby. Come on. We're getting there. All right, week 2, also have the Seahawks. Week 3, we got Seattle going to Washington.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Seattle
here. Don't fucking hesitate here.
It's difficult, man, because last year Washington season got kind of fucked over with Jaden going down, and I feel like honestly for viewers, they got fucked over because Jaden Daniels is a fun player to watch.
No, he is.
So that's where my pause is every time Washington comes up, because it's my brain going, okay, is Jaden healthy or is Jaden not healthy? Because if Jaden's healthy, it's going to be a pause every time they play somebody. Just because he does play the right style of football to win games. It's just
an old roster around him, man. They need to work on building around him before I truly worry about him.
Look, man, I do agree.
He's got to stay healthy.
He does need to stay healthy.
Yeah.
But if healthy, again, I hate saying if, but it comes up all the time. If healthy, it's always going to be hard for me to choose against them because of what they did 2 years ago, where I thought they were going to be one of the worst teams in football.
We were not. No, we were on the same page about them taking a step forward. We didn't think NFC Championship. I'm with you there, but we knew that Jaden Daniels was the truth as far as they were making the right moves as an organization.
We both kept saying...
We didn't see the ceiling being that high.
No, we both kept saying, watch out for Washington. Washington's coming. I didn't think it was going to be that fast.
Yeah, my pops rolled his eyes when he fucking told him about that. I vividly remember it.
I get it. I get why your dad did that when we did that, because he's like, wow, they're premature ejaculating right now.
Yeah. No, it was just making the right moves.
Yeah.
But of veterans, it was a bunch of veterans. You have to fill in the young talent below that, and they haven't done that, at least yet.
We're giving away a lot. We're giving away a lot.
Shut up, Tyler.
Whoa.
Whoa there, buddy. All right. We got week 4. We got Chargers going to Seattle.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Chargers here.
I will also take the Chargers here. For the first loss of the season in my books. All right, and then we got week 5, Seattle going to the Seahawks.
I just double-checked.
Seattle going to the Seahawks. They're playing themselves. We got San Fran going to the Seahawks.
So I just double-checked what I did for the other one because, again, these teams are so fucking good. I did take Seattle here, and I'm going to stick with that.
I also took Seattle here. I'm going to stick with that as well. And then week 6, we got Seattle going to the Broncos. That'll be a fun one.
So following my last take, saying that the Broncos were going to beat San Fran week 4, the Broncos are going to beat Seattle week 6.
That's 2 heavy hitters. Going 2-0 against 2 heavy hitters.
Yeah.
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 I got the Seahawks winning this one.
I have them going 1-1.
Winning this one.
I have them. What do you mean? What do you mean here?
I'm saying you have the Broncos beating the Seahawks and
I do.
the Niners.
I do. I think the Broncos are.
After giving me a fucking lecture on Bo Nix and his ankle.
Yes, but for the first 3 weeks. I think it's going to take him 3 weeks to get there.
Fair enough. All right, so we split there, or we differ on week 6.
Yes.
I got the Seattle Seahawks winning that one. And then week 7, we got Kansas City Chiefs going to the 12-man.
Give me a bounce back week here. I'm going to take Seattle.
I'm also going to take Seattle. I think I'm a Chiefs fader, but just
You are a Chiefs hater.
hear me out. I'm Chiefs fader.
Okay, buddy, okay.
Are they different? Who knows? All right, then we got the week 8 Bears coming to Seattle.
I'm not going to give away too much here. I'm not going to go on a tangent. I am very high on Chicago for next season. Give me Chicago.
Give me the Seahawks.
Whoa!
Sorry, Kev.
Mike Ditka.
In Seattle?
The Bears.
Seattle.
Remember?
I got to see it again. I got to see Caleb take a step forward.
I
don't
agree.
need to see him play good enough. Can't give away too much. It's crazy while we're trying to go through schedule predictions, not being able to give your reasonings for picking other teams. But I'll go Seahawks there. I'll go Seahawks. Love you, Kev. Week 9, Cardinals going to the Seahawks.
Give me the
3 straight home games for them.
Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I got them a little 3. I mean, Jesus. And week 10, got them going to Vegas. Easy W.
Yeah, that's another win.
Yeah, it's an easy W for them. And then week 12, we stay consistent on this podcast. Got them splitting.
Yep, I got the Niners here.
Got Niners here. Then week 13, Cowboys going to the Seahawks.
I think this is going to be another one of those fun games. I'm going to go ahead and take the Cowboys here.
I'm going to take the Seahawks. I think they're getting a very favorable schedule off the Super Bowl win. Like, they're getting their tough opponents at home.
Yeah.
Outside of us and us.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's crazy. And we didn't have a single back-to-back home game after our Super Bowl win. That's crazy.
Damn, dude, let it go.
Yeah, my bad. PTSD. All right, week 14, Giants going to Seahawks.
I've already marked it down on my screen. Give me the Seahawks here.
Give me the Seahawks here. And then week 15, coming to Philly.
This is another tough one.
I feel like we're going to differ on this. You may call it bias.
No, I mean, it's not really biased. I'm struggling to pick a winner here.
I think we're hitting our stride at this point, is where I'm at.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 shot. You're either hitting your stride or you're...
Completely fucked.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, with you.
This one's really difficult for me. I'm actually... I'm going to go Seahawks. No, I'm going to go Eagles.
Much love, buddy. Much love.
It's okay. Just
wait on it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
All right, week 16, we got LA going to Seattle.
I believe I have LA sweeping this series.
I have them splitting, I believe. So I'm going to give Seahawks this one. I need to double check whether I'm lying there or not.
Gotcha.
But I think I have them splitting. We're getting swept. No, I have them getting swept.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the 2 teams that sweep them.
Yeah.
And that's the only loss they have in mine. All right, so week 17, Panthers. Do we think they can pull it out?
No, I think we went over this during the South breakdown. I just have terrible, terrible nightmares of last year's game.
Damn, my sweeping of the Rams is going to be the reason I differ on my prediction. That's tough.
Damn.
Because they'll win the tiebreaker.
Oh,
I have the
you'll
Seahawks
have them
winning the division again.
Yeah, you'll have them.
At least as far as this breakdown is concerned. Fuck.
We differ a lot here.
Yeah, we do.
But again, I think it's ceiling and floor.
I'm going to give them a split with the Rams. I think that's too ballsy of a hot take. I think they split with the Rams.
You saw the record in your face and you're like, shit.
Hold up. That can't be. Because I do think that's going to be the order of the divisions. I'm pretty damn confident that the Seahawks will finish second. They'll take a step back, but they're not going to be bad like everyone's anticipating.
I don't hate it. I really don't. I do have them going 9-8, however, but
that's wild.
That's
crazy.
If you look at the games I gave them losses for,
did you have them winning the Super Bowl last year? Did you have them making the playoffs last year?
Negative.
Can't keep sleeping.
It's not sleeping.
I'm with you. Seeing a step back, but 9-8 is crazy.
I feel like over the past couple years too, besides Kansas City, we've seen every Super Bowl champ or the other team that was in the Super Bowl that year take a weird step back.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm gonna go 9-8. I think that's their floor though. A 9-8 floor is not saying anything crazy.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna run through these real quick. All right, so we'll start with Seattle since we're on it. I have them going 13-4. You have them going
9-8.
9-8. And then I have San Fran going 11-6.
We were the same on this, just different wins and losses.
Yep, good call. And then Rams, I have them going 13-4 as well.
I have them going 14-3.
All right, staying steady with your prediction.
Well, actually, you have to change that.
Yes, you're right. You are correct.
So you also have them going 14-3.
No, I'm going 13-4. Wait,
no,
fuck.
you switched it.
Fuck.
Yeah, there you
right.
go.
You're right.
14-3.
14-3. Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. All right,
I
so
got
14-3, and then the Cardinals. I think we differed a little bit, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you have 6-11.
6-11. I see the ceiling. You see the floor.
Yeah, I feel like Cardinals fans with either one of those records can't be mad.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. We'll see where that goes.
Yeah, you're either fighting for the first pick or you're getting a top 5 pick.
Yep.
Can't be mad there.
Yep. This was a fun one, dude.
Yeah.
And this was a really fun one.
We disagreed.
We disagreed. What do you know?
And then somehow disagreed and still agreed.
Yeah, and I didn't have them fucking losing one game like I have the Texans losing.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Looking back, I don't know how the fuck I did that.
You right now have the Texans as the best team in football.
Yeah, I know. That's wild. You said Super Bowl sleeper, so I mean it's not too off, but 16-1 is just not happening.
I have 4 real contenders for next year, and the Texans are one of them, just because of their defense.
When you get the best defense in football, it's hard not to pick them.
Well, and it's hard to imagine that CJ is going to take another step back.
Agreed. Damn. This was a good one, man.
It was.
This was a good one. Shouts out the NFC West for being super competitive. Makes our job a lot easier. That AFC South one was tough to get through.
Oh,
it was tough to get through, and I apologize if you listened to it. It was definitely not our best work. We're working out the kinks, too, still only episode 3, but this one definitely felt a lot better, a lot more fun to talk about. That makes our job easier for sure.
We have one more division that's going to be difficult to get through, and that's going to be the Bills division.
Agreed.
But we're going to do it for you guys.
Yep. Because we love y'all. And we appreciate everyone listening.
We do.
No matter who it is. And next episode is going to be the AFC West. So we're going to flip-flop. Get to hear some takes on the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Broncos.
The Broncos?
The Broncos?
The Broncos.
The Broncos.
The car?
All right. This has been Collin Audible Podcast, Episode 3. And we will talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Later.